All right, y'all. Welcome to another episode. Y'all are here with your boy Travis. Another episode here of Make It Make Sense. I am thankful for you all being here today with me. What I do want to say first is the title of this episode is The Cash Flow Playbook. From NIL to entrepreneurship. We're talking unleash your wealth right now, right? So let's get into it. And I want everybody to stay tuned. We're going to get tips, right? We're going to get actionable steps that we can utilize today. Okay. So welcome back. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you're supporting the channel, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's you're listening in the car, on the way to work, on the way home, on the way to the gym, no matter what it is, this is going to become one of the #1 top sports podcasts, entrepreneur podcasts in the nation, in the globe, right? That's the goal, right? Because all we're doing is connecting the dots for everyone, and the goal is to make it make sense. Here we are attempting to unravel the complexities, okay, of sports, finance, and life. All right. We're gonna dive into pivotal topics, not pivotal topics that intersect financial literacy, NIL as well, name, image, and likeness, and entrepreneurship. Get ready for this episode. Let's unlock these keys, y'all. Okay, so financial literacy is not just a skill, right? What people don't understand, financial literacy is a true game changer, especially in the world of NIL, where athletes are stepping into these entrepreneurial roles. Okay, because that's what I've been saying, in each case, and why I talk so much about business sense, financial literacy, like we're talking about now, why I talk so much about mindset, right? Partnerships, relationships, because at a very young age now, athletes are becoming business owners, CEO, and founders of their personal brand, their own brand, right? So it's very important to explore essential principles. And I like this word principles because everybody been standing on business, and I want people to stand on principles. Okay, so I want to tell you about some essential principles and strategies that can empower athletes to not only navigate the financial aspects of NIL, but also embark on their entrepreneurial journeys. Okay, I want people to stay tuned with that, stay on top of where they want to go, their information, right? So first up, let's talk about the foundation. Another term I love to use, the foundation, because earlier today, in my one of my training classes that I facilitate, I was talking about, I asked the team, is your house in order? Right? People talk about, yeah, things they like, they didn't like, but then we had to think about, what about your foundation? Right? Do you feel you have a strong foundation? Because if you don't have a strong foundation, right, what is your house built on? What are you standing on? Right? Everybody's standing on something. Are you standing on a foundation? Right? Are you standing on principles? So understanding the basics of finance is the key to making informed decisions, from budgeting to investing. And let's discuss some fundamental pillars of financial literacy that every athlete entering the world of NIL should always attempt to master. Now, let's bridge that financial literacy gap, right, to the world of NIL and entrepreneurship, right? So, becoming an entrepreneur in NIL, first things first, building your brand as a business. Athletes are no longer just players, right? They're brands. So let's explore and connect with SW3 on how athletes can leverage that personal brand to create business opportunities, endorsement opportunities, and collaborations. Okay. Don't forget, financial planning is also important for the entrepreneur athlete. Financial planning, what does that look like? What steps, right? So let's think strategies. Let's think managing income. Let's think planning for the future and mitigating financial risk, understanding profit and loss and risk management. These are things I've really been talking about consistently since 2018, when I got into the foreign exchange market, options and learning, about money, the history of money and things of that nature, right? I got into understanding how you want to get on the right side of money. People understand being a employee and potentially self-employed. But when you turn into business, and this is what we're talking about, this is the business, this is the right side of money I've been talking about all along, right? A business or an investor, right? That's on the right side of money. The business where you create a vehicle that can make money for you, right? A business, a brand, right? You're creating a brand, at this point, that brand where, shoot, you can get merch sales while you sleep. You're building a brand, you're building a business. Okay. And now with the money, how do you invest it? How do you get that money, purchase other assets that can continue that revenue, right? Right, that's going to be important. And third, think about investing in your future beyond the immediate gains of NIL. Dive into those long financial planning investings, right? What is your long term? Is that a 401k? Is that a brokerage account? Is that investing in stocks, bonds, crypto, right? You have to understand your risk management and understand your goals, right? Of course, because money sitting in your bank account, right? Uncle Sam said, hey, let me get 30%, right? Well, the business owners get the tax breaks. I'll save that for another episode. All right. But now let's break down the financial literacy aspect of NIL and entrepreneurship, right? The first things you want to do is educate yourself. Educating yourself is very important, right? Financial literacy starts with education. Athletes, just like any entrepreneur, should take the time to understand basic financial concepts, investment strategies, and the just different things of managing income, right? How to shoot. Some people need help learning how to save, how to budget, right? Okay, if I get $100, what does that look like? Because once you become a positive athlete, right? You're building wealth. These things are happening. If you don't know how to manage $100, how can you manage $100,000? This is how you see so many millionaires or NBA stars or sports athletes in general also make all this money and then hey, be broke after they retire because hey, I got I'm gonna sign $1 million contract, then I buy $1 million house. You're back at zero, right? You're paycheck to paycheck again, right? So again, say I get $1 million, I'm gonna buy a 200, $300,000 house cash outright, right? Just invest, boom, gone, right? It's done, right? And now I got 75% of what I got left. Right now, boom, 10% investment, 10%, well, it might be 10, right? I say 10% investment, right? 10%, another maybe miscellaneous, right? 10% bills, right? And then the rest, right? Take care of it, right? You got to break down what is your budget? How do you want to do it? What are your percentages, right? Those are my percentages, right? What are your percentages? You may be able to do 5%. I can't give myself 10% right now, right? But maybe I can give myself 5%, right? Learning those skill sets and those nuances of managing income, right? Very, very important. All right, next, you want to do within your education. Number two, you want to leverage resources, right? You can get financial advisors, consultants, and this is the purpose of why I created SW3 Sports as well, to assist with, hey, as a financial consultant, right? Of course, I can guide you, right? And I do have the respect and, of course, honor to be connected with licensed financial managers as well that are connected with SW3 as well, where we can discuss how you can leverage other resources, whether it's online courses or classes or ebooks, right? There's education out there, so leverage those resources. And while I also want to create those resources, especially at an affordable cost, for student athletes and parents looking to make better informed decisions and enhance their financial literacy. All right, number 3, understanding strategic partnerships. Building a team, I can't explain this enough. Building a team is crucial in entrepreneurship. All right, building a team is crucial in entrepreneurship. So let's explore how athletes can form strategic partnerships with financial experts, business advisors, and mentors to navigate the entrepreneurial landscape successfully. That's what it's about. So, in conclusion, today, let's converge and talk about financial literacy and NIL. Let's put it together, okay? And how entrepreneurship creates a landscape of unparalleled opportunities. By understanding the fundamentals of finance and embracing an entrepreneurial mindset, athletes can not only secure their financial future, but also leave a lasting legacy beyond the playing field. Thank you for joining me for this crucial episode of Make It Make Sense. If you found these insights valuable, please subscribe and share this episode with athletes and aspiring entrepreneurs in your network. In our next episode, we'll explore the intersection of sports and mental resilience, right? A topic that's as essential as financial literacy. Until then, remember, every cent you invest in your financial education is an investment in your future success. So stay financially savvy, stay entrepreneurial, and keep making every cent count, right? I see y'all on the other side. I appreciate it.